Hi everyone, this is NIXI. Today we're going to make some color swatches from Winsor and TOON watercolor palette. It's actually my first time using solid watercolor paints like this. I heard that if you drop a little water on the pens first, paint softens and the colors activate more easily, so I decided to try that. But I didn't add water to all of them, maybe about 70% of those colors. For the rest, I just rubbed with the brush directly on the paint and used the moisture already on the brush. And honestly, that worked perfectly fine too. The color activated very well even without pre-wetting them. So let's start swatching from the yellow colors. Overall, my first impression was that the colors are really beautiful. I've actually never used this brand before. In the past, I mostly used the Shinhan watercolor paints from Korea. I still have a palette I made back when I was preparing for art school, but Winsor and TOON is completely new to me. Also, I've never used such a tiny palette before. The paint pens are so small, almost like a little beans for me. Even though it's my first time using them, I already feel like I shouldn't waste them because they are so precious and small. Maybe it's just because they're brand new. Anyway, I also recently bought some small cubes and aluminum palette online. I can squeeze in and dry some Sennelier watercolor paints. I'll show you that process in another video. Now, something interesting happened while I was making these swatches. My favorite color kept changing. So when I was first painting the greens and emerald tones, I thought those are my favorites. Then, when I reached burnt sienna and Van Dyke brown, I suddenly felt, this is why I've always loved those colors. I love it. I want to draw trees now. But in the end, everything collapsed when I reached pinus gray. Oh, in real life, the color looks incredibly beautiful. It made me excited just like imagining where I could use it in a painting. Probably some clothes will be so chic. It's been such a long time since I last held a watercolor brush. I also noticed that the two brushes I'm using feel quite different. I hope this swatch video helps if you are thinking about buying this palette. And with this palette, I'm looking forward to creating many more fun paintings. See you in the next video. Let's draw and grow our dream. Stay with me, NIXI!